Lovely, lovely. What a week it's been. I'm a Celebrity announced this year's lineup. Have you seen it? Carlton from The Fresh Prince. Princess Di's dress designer. Steve Davis off the snooker. The only way any of these people are celebrities is if you went into a coma in 1981. And they said they were going to get a Kardashian in there, didn't they? Yes! Don't tell me they didn't want to go. They get everywhere, that lot, didn't it? They're like dog hair. Big Mo from EastEnders is in it. She's perfect for the show, isn't she? I mean, let's face it, she's been pulling a face that looks like it's just eaten a kangaroo anus for the past 20 years. And finally, 75-year-old Question Time host David Dimbleby got his first tattoo this week. What's wrong with old people having a tattoo? Nothing. My nan's got a fox hunting scene covering her back. She has. What a lineup we have for you tonight. I'll be getting mesmerised by the second most hypnotic thing on telly after Dermot O'Leary's bulge. That's right. Derren Brown will... I know. But first, put your hands together for the last leg legend and stand-up superstar from down under. That is Adam Hill! What's going on with your face? What is that on your face?
Thank you for being so sensitive about it. It's Movember. I'm doing Movember. I'm trying to grow a moustache. I mean, I think I've done all right for 2 weeks.
Yeah. But why have you got like that? That's almost getting into buggery grips. You've got to be careful.
My wife has requested this. My wife requested the handlebars because I think she likes a bit of rough.
I don't know, I like you clean shaven.
Do you?
Yeah, it's that little bit there, just like...
You're not... OK.
No. Do you like it, though?
Do you know how I came about that? It was because the last time I was on tour, I used to talk about how more men should have their prostate checked. Because not enough men do.
No.
And it's important that men do. And I think men are very scared that it's going to be the most painful thing in the world.
So how do they test the prostate again?
It is a...
I don't know, I've never had mine done.
Have you not?
No.
It's a thing.
They stick a bird up there? You wonder why men are scared about having it checked? They're putting a starling up your anus. What they do, they say...
It is a finger. It's a finger test, yep. But I've had mine checked, and I can tell you from personal experience, if you know, it will only hurt if your prostate's inflamed, in which case it's a good, it's a good thing that you're seeing the doctor, brilliant. If your prostate's healthy, in all honesty, feels kind of nice. And I think that's what scares most men.
Adam, I think you're coming over to the dark side. I think you are.
Do you think?
And it's funny, welcome. Thank you. Can I have to give you a starter pack or something?
Is it like a disc I can put in my laptop and it'll teach me?
Yeah. And there's 24-hour helpline, you can just ring up. But also, is it true your wife's about to give birth?
Yes. Yeah, in about 2.5 weeks.
In Australia?
Yeah, she's in Australia at the moment, but I've got to finish this tour. So I'm on kind of high alert.
Oh, my God.
That if she pops... And we've already got a 3.5-year-old daughter who's been, honestly, walking up to my wife's belly, and she did this on Skype the other night, putting her hands up and saying, "Hello, it's your big sister. Your daddy's not home yet, so can you wait for a few weeks?"
Oh, that's so so sweet.
I know.
I get people doing that to my stomach, and I'm not pregnant. Now, you're on tour at the minute with Happyism.
I am, yes.
And you're trying to start a cult.
Yes, kinda.
I'm worried. What kind of cult?
Happyism is kind of my philosophy or my religion.
Yep.
And it's basically, the show is about how Kermit the Frog and the Dalai Lama taught me about comedy. Seriously, I went on an American TV show a couple of years ago, and it's one of those ones where the whole point is to make fun of celebrities that are in the news.
Yeah.
And they told me to be mean, and I'm not good at being mean.
No, you're not mean.
I'm not. I'm one of those people at a party, if everyone's making mean jokes, I'm the guy that goes too far, because I don't know where the line is. So I try and steer clear of it. But I did it on this American TV show, and it was awful.
Yeah.
It went so horribly wrong. They asked me to make jokes about Megan Fox, and apparently she was having trouble putting on weight. And I didn't know what to say.
No.
So...
I know.
No. So it was literally 2 months after that I hosted a show for the Dalai Lama in Australia. And it was a big concert with all Australian bands and everything.
Yeah.
And he came out and he gave us a little speech. And he said, I am simple Buddhist monk. He said, I do not know comedy. I do not know music.
Why are you talking like that? Who's that? Are you being...
Because the Dalai Lama...
Does he talk like that?
He sounds remarkably like the Count from Sesame Street. One level of enlightenment.
No, that's how he talks, yeah.
He kind of speaks like that. And he said, my message is, he said, you all have a microphone. You must use it to say something. And everyone went, oh, that's beautiful. And then, I'm not kidding, he kind of did a comedy routine. Like he said, for example, tell people about non-violence, not peace. Countries go to war for peace. How can you fight for peace? That is crazy. You cannot fight for non-violence. I
prefer his earlier stuff, to be honest.
So basically, between the Dalai Lama being lovely, and then not long after that, I got to do a show with the Muppets, and I had a real weird moment of I was asked to drop a joke from my act in order to go on stage with the Muppets. Yeah. And I thought, should I do it? Because it was a really good joke and I didn't know whether to... And they said it was inappropriate. And then a friend of mine just went, just stuff the joke, touch the frog, you So honestly, the theme of my show is touch the frog. Yeah. And to the point where I think we've got it here, and it was only given to me tonight, someone has sent in a cushion that they've made. There you go. Oh, careful. Someone's sent in a touch the frog cushion.
And with a KD Lang on it. Who's that?
It's meant to be me.
You need to get a bloody, don't you, biro and fill in, get the handlebar moustache so he looks like one of the village people. Who's that woman at the side of the stage with you? With the old...
The sign interpreter.
Yeah. How do you know her? Yeah.
Her name's Catherine. And years ago, I was doing a show in Adelaide, and it was a disability arts conference, and they supplied a sign interpreter. Yeah. And I'd never worked with a sign interpreter before. And what I realised was there were deaf people in the audience who were really enjoying watching her and actually enjoying my stories.
All right.
And I'd never thought before, until then, I thought, of course. There are people who can't watch stand-up comedy because there's no sign interpreter. And then I realised you actually get more laughs out of watching your act being signed.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I've used a sign interpreter whenever I do shows and festivals.
I've got to talk about your... You never mentioned it on stage for a while, did you?
No, it was weird. When I first started doing comedy, I was told by a couple of people, actually, don't talk about your prosthetic leg on stage straight away because you'll become known as the one-legged comedian. Yeah. But for the first few years, just work out how to tell jokes and be on stage. And then, of course, the Paralympics came along. And I was asked to then host this show, and I thought, well, I need to tell people I've got a prosthetic foot so that they know that it's coming from a good place.
Of course, yeah.
And now I walk out on stage and people go, show us the leg, show us. They want to see it. Well, I was in, where was I last night? Cardiff. And then I lifted my trouser leg and got a round of applause. And they went, yay! And because at the moment it's painted like the Terminator. Because it's...
Oh, my God!
Yeah. It's held on by Velcro, but I've had this for so long that the Velcro's losing its stick, so I have to tape it up before I go out every day, which I don't think happened in Terminator.
Intrigued.
I don't think Schwarzenegger at any point just went, I need your boots, your motorcycle, and some gaffer tapes. falling apart.
Is it heavy and stuff?
I don't know. How do you judge? Hang on, I'll take it off and then you can decide.
Oh, look at the scarf. Oh! For one night only! Remove your names!
OK, well, you hold this and you tell me whether you think that's light. OK.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, I feel like I'm in, like, Freeman, Hardy and Wills. I feel like I need to try it on. You got, like, a little mirror you can put there. I like it.
Just take me a few seconds to do it back up again.
Oh, well, you do it up, love, and,
But it does always go off in metal detectors. Every time it goes off in metal detectors. I mean, I've talked about it on stage, but I went through Heathrow Airport on September 14, 2001, and, like, 3 days after September 11, the reaction to my foot was amazing. Because I literally, went through and it beeped and the guy patted me down and knocked on my foot, and he's gone, right, what's that? And I just went, I'm so sorry, it's an artificial foot. And he went, oh, sorry, mate, go through. Check, there might be a knife. No, go, mate, go. With a look on his face, I don't care if the plane goes down, I don't want to offend a just go.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But, people don't know what to say.
No.
It's generally
that's what's great about the last leg, isn't it? Because it is fine for people to talk, and people can ask the questions, can't they, that they've always wanted to know about disability and anything like that.
It was kind of an accident. I mean, all we wanted to do during the Paralympics was a show about the Paralympics.
Yeah.
And then we realised that people had questions and they felt awkward, and we needed to, Alex Brooker, who sits next to me, has got 1 foot and hand deformities. So we went, well, it's OK to ask.
The Winter Olympics and Paralympics are on during the series, when it comes back in January, isn't it?
Yes, it does, yeah.
Are you not going to Russia?
We would love to.
Adam Hills, everyone! First, though, is the amazing mentalist who's quite simply the Tesco's finest of TV magicians. Give it up for the one, the only Derren Brown!
Really nice. Does everyone get that?
Now, I'm going to let you into a secret.
Yeah.
You're not the only one who can do sleight of hand.
Right.
Because when I hugged you...
Oh, you didn't?
I got these off of your person. You stay there.
They're way too clean, they're not mine.
Thank you.
Quite nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
The drinks are lovely in here. We've got to talk about your new show that's coming up. It looks fascinating.
It's good fun.
Tell about, is it the Great Art Robbery?
The Great Art Robbery. It was because last year I did this apocalypse thing that was really kind of dark. So this is much more. It's fun. It's kind of a caper, really. So the idea is I make this wager with an art collector that I'm going to steal a painting from his exhibition, or at least a painting will be stolen. I tell him the time it's going to happen. The painting that's going to go, and I give him a picture of the person that's going to do it, because it won't be me. And then I get a team of old people to do it. It's a team of OAPs that I train up, and they go and attempt this art robbery. I won't give too much away, but it's...
They're like blue-rinsed seagulls, the way they were. Why did you get them to steal chips?
It was about learning misdirection, because the actual robbery itself is a very choreographed thing. And it was the first thing they did. It kind of got darker and... Not darker, maybe, but bigger and as it went on. But yeah, that was...
Part 4, they're disposing of a body. Oh, what we like. Derren told us to do it. Because you used to shoplift when you were younger.
Yes, I did, Alan. It started off as sweets. It never got too bad. I got caught, nearly caught. I stopped eventually. I went to Harrods. And I set off the alarm. It was just when alarms started appearing, when you'd walk through something and it would go off, which had never... That was kind of, way back then. So I set off the alarm stealing a Luther Vandross cassette tape. which I had in my pocket. And the alarms went off, and I saw the store detectives kind of walking over. So I kind of went through this whole pantomime thing. Oh, what's that? Is that me? Oh, my God, I've got this. No, how embarrassing. And I'll go, because I could see them walking over. Yeah. So I put it back, and I thought, no more. But there was a point when I was about 17, I looked around my room, my bedroom. I think everything I could see, apart from the bed, I had stolen at some point. Yeah.
You said that you got into magic to overcome your shyness. Was you shy as
into
a
magic?
child?
Yeah, I was. You probably were as well, weren't you? I think it's a common thing for performers.
Sort of shy, maybe annoying.
Yeah.
You think you're shy, but you're being annoying, isn't it?
I think you become annoying when you start to make up for your shyness.
Yeah,
that's
my problem.
Rather than just being shy, which is fine, it's when you start... magic is the quickest, most fraudulent route to impressing people. I think, you look at a lot of magicians and you can see the lonely child in the background, and I was definitely one of them. So I got into it at university, really, and it was a way of impressing people. So I always had a deck of cards with me. I always had to... unless I was doing a trick, I didn't know how to get people to like me. That was kind of my... Oh, no, it's awful. No, but really, don't... because it was obnoxious. You'd have hated me. You really hated me. It was vile. And then I think after a while I kind of...
You weren't going up to people going, oh, what's this behind your ear? You didn't. I hate those people.
Not far off.
See, they're minding your own business. What's this? A rope?
But I was wearing a cape. And
you wore a cape?
Yeah, I'd appeared... I mean, I loved it, but in my 20s, I lived in Bristol on my own.
Oh, quelle surprise.
I had a long cape and I think I had a drop earring at one point as well.
Oh, no! You're like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Well, I thought I was like a sort of poet-philosopher. I was a kind of gay leisure pirate. I think
Now, back in the early days, you were a Christian, right?
Yes, I was. Yeah, big
now,
time.
is it true some of the people at your church basically thought you were the devil?
Kind of. I'd sort of this is at university, so I'd started doing the hypnosis. I didn't sort of think anything of it. I just thought it's psychology. That's interesting, isn't it? It's the mind. If you believe in God, then surely the mind is the pinnacle of creation. Yeah. But no. It was... I did a show once, and the back half of the room was the entire Christian Union talking in tongues and trying to exorcise me, get the demons out while I'm hypnotising people on stage, which was amazing.
But didn't they send you to a camp to stop you being gay?
I had a friend who was very into that movement. He was gay, as was I, and still am. But we were both kind of... He was unhappy with it and had heard about this course. Yeah. And, you probably did the same thing, but you certainly... often not uncommon to have a phase where you think, oh, maybe it'll pass.
Yeah,
maybe
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, exactly. And then...
I think it's terminal, to be honest.
So I went along with this friend of mine. It was only, I think it was a day or two. It was a very short thing. And yeah, they have this whole kind of way of curing it, as they see it.
Yeah.
Which is, I think some of the psychology is kind of interesting. I think sexuality is a complicated thing, and I sort of could get some of it where they were coming from, but it just doesn't work, and that's the bit that they were kind of missing. But when you start asking questions about, so sorry, do you actually no longer? I mean, do you really no longer find men attractive, or the people of the same sex attractive? And they kind of go, well, the Lord has really shown me a way of dealing with those feelings when I get them. And I no longer have... And I'm like, sorry, but you still get the feelings, yes. But you... And it starts... Well, it just doesn't work, does it? I had one guy literally go, well, the Lord has given me a fabulous wife. Literally like that. It just doesn't work.
Next year you're on... you've got a new tour, haven't you? Infamous.
Yes, I have. It starts in... February, I think it goes through to July. Yeah.
It's been on in London, isn't it?
Yeah, I did a tour this year. I really love it. I always kind of really love whatever show I'm into at the time, I suppose. But I think it might be the best one I've done. I'm really, really enjoying it, and starts again next year. So yeah.
The thing is, even though it's all a trick, you must get people coming up to you after actually believing it is magic, mustn't you?
Yeah, of course. And there's a sort of you try and. It's hard. It's difficult. You know,
People
there's always
want
been a
to
difficult.
believe in magic, don't they?
They
We do,
do.
don't we? We do.
You do, and I think it's you know, it's a nice thing to have. I think the experience of magic's nice. At the same time, it's good to know that, you know, I kind of realised early on that there are fraudulent people out there really peddling this stuff as real in whatever kind of world they're in, and I realised a certain responsibility to kind of not become just this debunking guy, but at least to kind of include that in it, so that. You know, so if you're going to go and see a psychic, you can at least know, well, look, here's how this stuff can happen. Here's how it can be a psychological trick. It isn't necessarily genuine psychic ability, so at least you can make a better decision. You can make an informed decision about whether or not you want to go and see it. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I know. We're going to fall out now.
Oh.
Because there's something you probably debunked, but I've actually done it and it works. The Ouija board.
I don't know what you were going to say. I wonder what you were going to say.
No,
Right, okay.
I did it. Me and my mum used to do it. My dad used to go and do you know what, Derren? It works.
Right.
It was spelling out. It was like this. It was like that.
It probably was a bit like this, wasn't it? I can imagine a Ouija board.
It was a sparkly Ouija board.
Yeah.
No, but it was like whizzing around like that, spelling stuff out.
Well,
now, how does that happen?
Well, it will do. It will work. But it works because it will spell whatever is unconsciously going on in your mind.
But it called my mum a It did. It did call my mum and then it went to spell out homosexual. I was 13.
Your fingers were on the glass at the time?
Mine and my mum's. He went H-O-M-O. I went, all right, that's it enough.
Either you or your
Haunted
mum...
by a ghost.
Either you or your mum may have had that in the back of... the back of their mind.
So do you reckon my mum?
Or you. Probably you, Alan.
Either my mum thinks she is herself.
I was thinking of the homosexual.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, have I just burst a...
Yeah, but why did my mum's head start rotating? Good luck with the Great Art Robbery. I can't wait to see it. When's it on?
Mid to late December, they're saying at the moment. Don't know an exact date.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you
So
much.
just before Christmas
Just
or
before
something.
Christmas, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Derren Brown, everyone! That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Adam Hills and, of course, Derren Brown.